I said nothing new has emerged. The whole property is still in the name of Father Pinto, and we are sinking in debts. Situation is quite bad, but despair is no solution. The Lord will provide. I asked for shelter in some other diocese, but Delegate Apostolic only urged me to persuade Father Pinto. But I knew, for many reasons, Father Pinto would not hand over the property. So I thought of finding shelter for the IMS in some other diocese. I went to Indore. Father Simon of Indore proposed a place in Khurda, with a beautiful church in Indian style and a few good buildings to stay. My dear brothers, today, that is on 23rd of January 1949, I wish to convey an important news to you. According to the decision of the bishops of the Agra region, we are to leave Benares for good, for Khurda in the Diocese of Indore. I know it is painful to leave this house and this most loved place, but as good stewards of Christ, let's pack up and proceed. Meanwhile, Father Pinto went and made satyagraha at the door of the apostolic delegate.
Yes, what do you want?
I want the IMS be in Benares. Please do not suppress it.
One condition, transfer the property to society.
I'm ready to transfer everything in order to save the society. Please inform Monsignor Fernandez about it. They mustn't leave Benares.
बनके सपन तू ही ज्योत में समाए, बनके सपन तू ही ज्योत में समाए, काहे मन में डरे रे दाता तेरे आंगन में.
Father Pinto agrees to transfer the property. Bishop Raymond is not here. You do what you think best, Monsignor R. Di Mello.
Come, children, let's go back to Christ Nagar. My dear brothers, that is how and what the Lord does. Who can destroy his plans? The Lord wants that this lamp burns to give light to the world. We are to be lamps, to be true evangelizers. The gospel should be preached. Millions of our countrymen are waiting for the Lord. Like the apostles, we are called to preach through direct means. Let us prepare ourselves. Get ready. Imitating the good example of St. Paul, who became everything to everyone, we too should be familiar with our people's language, art, music, culture, and their faith.
The Indian Missionary Society became a religious community when it obtained a set of approved constitutions. Its members made their religious vows, and novitiate became part of its formation program. Monsignor Fernandez, a man of great caliber, worked tirelessly for the society. However, in his paternal care of giving the best to the society, he sometimes bypassed the hierarchy as well as the members, causing dissatisfaction in them. On 14th December 1959, Monsignor Malafan informed the community of the appointment of Father Shilanath IMS as the Pro Superior General and Monsignor Fernandez as the National Director of Propagation of Faith. On 4th December 1960, he left Benares to assume his new office. The ideals he instilled in the hearts of the members will ever bear fruit. From December 1959, the IMS marched towards prosperity under the able leadership of Father Shilanath, and the Lord added to its number.
From 1965 to 1991, the Indian Missionary Society has held 8 general chapters in which either all the members or elected delegates participated. Every 6 years, new service teams were elected and discussions on relevant topics were held. Special general chapters brought amendments in the constitutions and reformulated the directory. Thus, the society grew in strength and vision, maintaining intact her original charism at every stage. She sought to reform herself according to the needs of the Indian realities, directives of the Church, and the inspirations of the Holy Spirit. In every decade, through sincere introspection and right reading of the signs of the times, she has toiled to identify her specific role in the society at large and in the Church. The constitutions of the society constantly being realized in the life and ministry of her members is a clear proof of their constant search for identity, meaning, and relevance. The title Indian means not only indigenous, but also the manner of life and apostolate.
We have the special task of transforming and saving that distinct type of religious thought which God has been evolving in India for centuries. Ashram life is one of the efficacious means of apostolate that harmonizes with the culture and tradition of our country.
It is our sacred obligation to study
understand and reveal the working of God's grace and will in the history of this country, in its ceaseless quest for the absolute, its daring speculations, mystical insights, and touching peace, so that our country may be helped to enrich the Church of God with her own contribution. Hence, we are called to enter into a dynamic process of inculturation of faith expression, worship, life, and apostolate.
Through a sincere and patient dialogue with people of other faiths, we try to discover the riches which God in His bounty has distributed among our people. We will also seek to preserve the unity of spirit and the bond of peace among all Christians.